Hey, yo, what's the deal? Miss your boy Tag from Pro Wrestling Tag. You know what I'm saying? As of this recording, it is 1:54 p.m., February 27th, 2025. You know what I mean? And right now, I'm just here downtown Brooklyn chilling. You know what I mean? Like, it's sort of nice outside, but not really. You know, I mean, it's weather that I can handle. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, hold on for a minute. Sorry about that. So yeah, so I am back with a brand new video. You know what I mean? I'll probably just do only one video for today. You know what I mean? I don't have anything else to talk about until tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I just finished eating some good food. I just did some tacos. You know what I mean? I just cooked some tacos and shit. And yeah, I taught that shit up, son. You know what I mean? So what I want to talk about today is I want to talk about a report that I read, you know, from WrestlingNews.co, and I thought it was funny. I legit thought it was fucking, you know, comical, because this telling me everything I need to know about All Elite Wrestling. Everything I need to know, right? So apparently, right, I think it's from Wrestling.co. I think I gotta get the what's his face, but so you know what? I'll find it and then I'll put it into the link. So apparently, right, AEW don't do production meetings. They don't do creative production meetings at all. You know what I mean? Like they basically, you know, cause they don't have a creative team. They don't have a writing team. They don't have none of that. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is that what good is it to have a, you know, what good is it to have a, you know, a creative writing team or a writing team, period, if you're not even doing production meetings? That tells you a lot about how the company operates. You know what I'm saying? That tells me a whole lot, because, you know, the fact that you're just, you know, you're going by shit, you know, and just, you know, the fact that you're going by shit and not even, you know, getting into a meeting to talk about what you're going to do creatively and such, that says a lot. You know what I mean? That definitely says a lot. Okay, I got the article. I found the article. I found it. You know what I mean? I actually put it in thing. So apparently there is frustration within AEW about Tony Khan refusing, him saying no to in holding production meetings. Hold on real quick. I gotta text somebody. Hold on. Sorry about that. I had to text somebody, but you know, going back to the article, right? Because I actually had to text my boy something. So this is coming from Brian Alvarez, right? So you know, he's saying that this is what he says, okay, about AEW refusing to have fucking production meetings for creative and such, right? He says the biggest story here is that this is such a fucking disaster that let me read this over because there's mad people here. Okay. The biggest story here than this was just such a fucking disaster is not a week goes by, not 1 week goes by where I don't hear someone from AEW saying, why the fuck don't we have production meetings? We need production meetings. Things here on every show where we have a production meeting, they wouldn't happen. But Tony refuses to do production meetings, and here we are. This is another one. What in the fuck happened here? Nobody knows. I didn't get a single good explanation for it. It's just everyone was on a different page, and you made the baby face look like an absolute idiot in the way we go. So basically, they're talking about I'm going to assume the thing that happened with Thunder Rosa, right? Which, you know, when you see it, you're like, what the fuck? Where, you know, Megan Bain and fucking Penelope Ford went for business for themselves, right? And again, this is why AEW is in this shit that it's in. This is why, like, when you do not have a creative team, right? I'm putting my gloves on. When you don't have a creative writing team, this is what happens. You know what I'm saying? This is what happens. You know, and it is sad too. It's sad because, you know, you need someone that's going to be there to help you write creative and stuff. This is why, like, you know, I feel sometimes like a writing team is sort of better than a team where you have nothing but bullet points. And yes, I understand with bullet points on what to say, but in terms of like, writing captivating stories, AEW can't even do that. These motherfuckers can't even do that. And then you want me to go and watch the product for what? For what? And you want to compete with WWE? Like, come on, man. You serious? Now I see why people write scripts. Now I see why people, write shit and such, because, like they throw in ideas to add into the creative, right? AEW don't do that. They do not do that shit at all. And it's insane to think about. It's crazy when you think about that. It's insane to think about because, if all you're just doing is just match, but no story for the match, then why am I going to watch it? That's like, okay, that's like a motherfucker, that's like in the NBA. We all know why people, are playing basketball in the NBA. We know that. We know why, right? They all want to win a championship, right? So the story is, to beat teams with a great, to have a great record so that you can get into the playoffs, so you can get into the tournament, and beat teams to go into the NBA finals and win the whole fucking thing. There's story there. You got injuries, you got trades, you got free agent signings, you got all that shit. It creates story, right? To keep things intrigued. Why the fuck we're not seeing this with All Elite Wrestling? With story. Huh? Why the fuck we're not seeing that? Because they don't know how to create story. They don't know how to create fucking story. And this is why they're in the shit that they're in as we speak. Tony Khan even said this himself. He doesn't do long-term booking. He's not a long-term booking guy. He said this himself. Tony Khan basically just told you that he's not in it, to run story. He's not. Like AEW's not a business. They're not a fucking business. They're just, a wrestling company pretending to run a business, but they're not. And this is why they are in the shit that they're in. And this is why they will never get get out this funk that they're in. They will never get out of it. And that's why a lot of people don't want to be there. And it's funny too, because it's in the same vein as the whole Shane McMahon shit. I find it very weird that we see this. I find it very weird. That we hear all about this now. Right? They don't like to create stories. They don't. And the more and more you see this now, the more and more now you see how, Cody Rhodes was a very, very, very important factor to All Elite Wrestling. I see why he was important. Probably the most important person there. You take that away and it's a wrap for AEW. This company's dead. This company is basically fucking dead. Like, you think people want to stay there and make a career? Get the fuck out of here. You serious? Like, come on, man. It's a joke, man. It's a joke. But this video is going to go up later tonight. Fuck that. I'm not going to post this video up, in the daytime. Fuck that. I'm only making one video, so I'm only going to post this. This is going to be posted up tonight at about maybe 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock and shit. I'm about to be out, guys. So I'm going to definitely check you out tomorrow.